Hello everyone, welcome back to Tradeify Crypto Live Stream. It is Thursday, and then on gold is a lot of trades are happening, and I see a lot of new people coming in on our channel. There are 14 people watching and are starting, I think, because Mike's comment. So I'm assuming there are a lot of Mike fans because this number we pull alone with me and John, but with Mike we have 15, assuming we get more, So let's go on the charts and see what do we have cooking on gold, and let's break down my fancy. Let's break down what's happening on the higher time frame, because we are finally out of the range, and gold is performing really well. Hello Yumi, hello Thorjak, Ruchi again, welcome back. Long time no see. And Glenn, how's your hype doing? Mandy, thank you. Welcome back. So let's break down a little bit gold on higher time frame. Currently, I am on a weekly chart, and let's go to the daily, because you can see it really good wick rejected at this area. There is no much data for me to talk on the weekly chart, but let's go daily. Yesterday we were talking about this resistance level, where I said that this is the area where I would take my profit for longs, and you can see after the tap it is nothing crazy. It is just a candle wick which is working as resistance, and we are going lower for a retrace in a fair value. And what is that? We will see soon. Daily chart gold going down. Yes, on daily we are going lower. I'm assuming it might be just a retest, but all of this thing also depends on the geopolitical events we have currently happening. So let's go on the 4-hour, and structure makes more sense if we break down slowly from daily to the lower time frame. That gives us idea that what should we do on the lower time frame, because as a lower time frame scalper, I'm a scalper on lower time frame, so it reduces the fear of the bias and direction on lower time frame. So always coming from higher time frame to lower time frame. So yeah, the legendary Glenn. Yes, the legendary Glenn. I think I don't know when he's gonna join us on the stream, but it will be really crazy. And let me know in the chat what you guys are trading. And 6i, welcome back. I see you. Another. I think you joined when we had the psychology day before yesterday, and you are very consistent. I love that. Thank you so much for giving your time. On daily, on the 1 hour, I'm gonna explain my trade, which was really clean on lower time frame, and it makes sense because when we have resistance, where always price drive towards fair value. So for fair value, we say always that there is a range which is going to attract the price. But if you apply volume profile, you will get that idea easily. And you can see that this entire low volume node is being filled with heavy bear volume. It makes sense that price always moves faster when we are in the low volume node. But you can see that this edge area, I'm going to mark it, the edge of the high volume node was working as support. And how to consider that this support is going to be broken, because for that you need some good trading platform, and you understand that there is an actual bear. Oh, so Mike is here. I forgot to say hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
I may have to get up in a second because there's a massive storm coming in, so I may have to suddenly close the skylight windows. It's been. No, thanks, Roman. It's okay. It's been a wild few days. Let's just put it that way. How are you, Ayush?
I am underwater.
You're underwater still?
Yeah, still. There is also a storm in my state as well. So yeah, storm is everywhere. I think it's connected with the host. Every host is.
I think there is something. Yeah. Last week. So I want to apologize to the guys. So the apologies for us starting late, guys. That is my fault, kind of. Not really my fault. I didn't really have much control over it. But last week, whilst I was away in the UK, apparently some Russian-backed state state Russian-backed hackers basically did a DDoS attack on my local internet provider that I can only use at my house, among a bunch of others as well. And so they were down for like a week. Now, it happened to be the week that I was in the UK, so it didn't really affect me. But subsequently, the internet provider have now put much more strict kind of controls and measures and everything else onto the internet provider, onto the internet system. So yeah, it has slowed things down a bit. So I just had to get a VPN sorted so that I could hook up to Roman and to Ayush, and hopefully get things working as they should. So yeah, long story short, blame the Russians.
Yep.
So
I'm trading
apologies for that.
No
Ayush,
worries.
you're trading like Jonathan.
Yeah, the head and shoulder pattern.
Head and
See?
shoulders.
Yeah,
Very
gave
nice.
a really
Very
good
nice.
sell.
What was it on?
So
Gold.
yeah, it's gold, and I
Mhm.
broke down that on the daily we got rejected from this. Okay, I should remove all of that. We rejected from this supply area, which is this rejection zone, and going back to the fair value because the buyers were getting exhausted because I think from starting of the week the gold is just pumping higher, and it makes sense for price to take some rest and just come back again at the fair value and then continue higher. So my analysis is that price will come here, and this is the decision area for price to continue lower, or maybe we can say it can be just a retest back in the zone and then continue higher, or maybe break this high in near future. But you know that we are not we, but I am on a lower time frame trader, so it makes more sense to just analyze what's happening on the 4 hour and 1 hour. So I had a really good scalp on the lower time frame. Near this candle, I saw the 3 a.m. candle just dumping straight towards this new fair value area or to the high volume node, and then taking rest over here. And you can see that the rejection zones were also from this low volume area, which not this tool, but this one. Shit. Yeah, now it's good. That's good. So low volume area, rejection again, and then this rejected area makes sense for price to maybe take a sell. So this was the best ideal area for a swing short. I should not say swing, but an intraday short on the gold, which was in Asia 9 p.m., which is very early here. But I managed to take a shot in this price action, which I'm going to break down in some time on the 15 minute. So this was the area, this was a trade. It came back into this fair value area, fair value gap. But more for me, it is this zone where there was a very less volume, which worked as resistance. And I took a trade of 1:1, like took a sell in this trade, a candle, stop loss above the low volume node and targeting this swing low as a profit target. And it was not on 15 minute. You guys know I take a trade on the 2 minute. So yeah, it was something like this, and also not here but here. So that was a trade on gold for me. A lower time frame scalp, accumulation, manipulation in low volume area, and then going lower. Same scenario over here. And now we are at the edge of the high volume node, or we can say this range, because the range always, I should remove this one, always acts as a magnet. So this is the best price level for me to book my profits. So that was my analysis, that everything is going lower, so we should follow the trend instead of trying to catch the falling knife. Going longs does not make any sense because we are forming lower lows. And let's see what Mike is looking at today's chart on gold.
I like the look of longs on gold. I don't disagree with you on that. I think we've still got a little bit further down to go, which I think was what you were saying as well. Previous area or kind of support area that I wanted to see respected, which wasn't, was this little bit here, and we pushed past that. So I now want to see us come down and retest this area here. which on the 15 minute, we have a nice structure here where I get my arrow tool. There we go. So this long wick here, I took the high, tried to push back down, but then we had a strong wick rejection. We then had an inside bar indecision candle, which was then completely engulfed here, and then gave us an opportunity for this structure to be retested. Came down, and then we had a nice structure to then take longs from there. So this could potentially be another retest area. As we can see, we've got
consolidation
push down from here as well. So my expectation is potentially to see us come down to this area. Ideally, the ideal scenario for me would be to not see us break that low. I think I've got hailstones hitting my roof at the moment. So looking to see this blue line kind of respected before we then look for buys again. So taking it down to the 5 minute, we're still a way off from there. You could theoretically take the sells from here. It's not a bad shout, but we could easily chop. There's a very, very good chance of chop. So this would be a gamble to take any kind of sell from here right now.
And let me share. I think we don't have this wick on the CFD space. Look at his camera is tracking every single thing. I think he does not know that.
Sorry, camera. Come here. Come here. There you go. AI cameras follow you everywhere.
Yeah. All right. Let me share this multi-wave. There's a really good wick, not good, but a huge wick on the future side, which is not there on the CFD. So I'm talking about this wick, and it makes sense, and I feel that price is going to break this low, which is 4074. So I'm not really ready for longs yet. When we just break this low and again visit this high volume area, and then price again visit this first high volume node and then the second for the long. For longs for continuation of higher time frame trend. I don't know if you have this wick on PAX, Sir Mike, but this was the wick we had in the morning and the future chart. So there is still this low pending.
This morning?
Yeah.
Overnight? Yeah, there is a very long wick there.
Okay. So, and also you can see a lot of buying coming in. Let's see if we have something on a footprint that is giving us some...
That wick low, it has been broken on PaxG. I wonder if it's been broken on... I wonder if it's been broken on CFD. Let me have a look.
I think there is none on CFD.
Let's have a quick gander. My God.
Push. It is a good trade, you know.
I know I wasn't here last week, and I apologize, but you didn't have to send me your storm. This is crazy.
So I think your chart looks really amazing.
Be around more often. I promise to be around more often.
Yeah.
So
whatever that is, come on. He is not sharing the sauce. He removed the sauce.
It's a private indicator that I can't give away. I'm sorry.
Oh! Look at the push. Look at the push and gold. That's what it does.
You see, that's CFD.
Absorbed.
That's CFD, right? And that's our PAX on the 5 minute. Let me do apple for apple, right? So that was PAXG. That's the dip. No, where is it? See, on PAX you've got a dip down, but you haven't got it on CFD at all.
Yeah.
So I think that's just a data anomaly on that. But yeah, look, there you go. There's the sell-off coming. So
yeah, a lot of buyers are getting absorbed. You can see on my screen. They are just getting squeezed.
And I think they're going to get pushed out. I think they're going to get more and more squeezed. So I'd like to see. I mean, I'd even be potentially tempted just to stick a buy limit order down here.
I might sell it from this low volume node towards lows for a small scalp over here. If price hits this level again on the lower time frame, so I'm on 5 minute. Usually I don't trade on 5 minute. Let's go on 2 minute. Maybe some shorts in this area. So if it comes there, I might take it towards this low, and this wick low will be my break-even area, and we'll target this zone at 4070 to be just safe. So something like that. So this is the take profit area, and if it comes here, and if I see some absorption, we'll take this one. Let's see, boys. Because there's a lot of buyers, and the area is really nice. I want them to get absorbed. Footprint. So there are a lot of sellers, but buyers are still pushing it higher. Let's see in the low volume pocket if we see something. And where is my trading? Okay, DX trade. Just a little bit push further lower, and then okay, I'm selling it.
Yeah.
So my stop
selling packs?
is at this. Yeah, I'm selling packs. I'm in sell, and the stop loss is at the point of control. Let's see. Small scalp on lower time frame. And the take profit here is 4070. Break even 4074, because it does not make really any sense to hold it. Or maybe keep it open if it does not go lower.
Where's your stop loss?
At 4085, or in the candle base, you can see at this lower low on the 2 minute chart. And it is pushing lower. So a lot of buying coming in, but there is no follow through, which is I like to watch. If this stays consistent, then there will be more volume coming in for sellers. And okay,
so Roman, if you want to go to my my screen. So this is just a trade. This is a trade idea. Okay. So this is an example of how I would use higher time frame structure and higher time frame targets to potentially take a long-term hold, or not a long-term hold, but certainly holding something overnight, for example, where I've got these structures on, what was it, the 4 hour, I think I said it was, or something like that. Yeah, see, actually it's not on the 4 hours. I think it might have been the 1 hour. Or was it the 15 minute? Might have been the 15 minute. But I had this zone here where I'd be looking for a retest and bouncing off. Now that I've seen this 4 hour, actually, I'm more tempted to say that the zone should be this one here. Between 40.50 and 40.40. That seems like a much stronger area. Particularly given the fact that we've had push down from this area prior as well. So actually this feels a bit stronger. So the trade idea could be one of a few things. Theoretically, you could go for the structure that I've said here, we had this zone created. So this is the 15-minute. Let me just change that to a different color. Let's say to that orange color. So that zone there, it doesn't look very good, does it? There we go. So looking for a retest in that little zone. As I said, ideally, I want to see this level acting as support. So I'm just dropping my stop loss just below it. That would account to a, what's that? 57R trade, right? If I held it and I took it to the previous highs, okay? In fact, not even the previous highs, but taking it to this zone that I'm anticipating to potentially be a selling zone from up here, okay? The reason I think that's going to be a selling zone is because you've got this big engulfing bearish candle here on the daily. Now, what makes more sense actually, now that I've seen that 4-hour candle, is actually to see us come down here and retest this bigger zone. But the idea is that you risk a relatively small amount on a trade like this one with the 57R. You stick 0.1% on. You don't stick a huge amount on there. You stick 0.1%, and you just go with that as your trade idea. If it doesn't hit, you've lost 0.1%. You then go for the next one, which is the one further down. You look for your entry in that area, and you're doing the same thing. You're not risking a huge amount. You just risk a small amount, and see how it plays out. So you don't necessarily get the high win rate, but if you get the decent risk to reward, then it kind of makes up for it. So potentially, just looking at this one here on the 5-minute, you got this little pocket in here, this engulfing candle that wasn't respected, but it was an attempt for buyers to try and kick on up. So that could be a nice little pocket area for us to see potential buy opportunity as well. So if we take it back to this area, and if I look for another long opportunity, something along. Yeah.
This trade is, I'm at break even. I'm putting my stop to break even. The reaction from this low volume pocket, the wick low is already broken, and this point of control can be acted as magnet. Sorry to interrupt your analysis, but
that's all right.
Let's see, more volume coming in. All the buyers are squeezed. 281 and the bubble as well.
Yeah, that was a nice catch on the sells.
Yeah, I'm risk free now. I don't care.
Let's see what we got happening in the chat.
The newbie spam chat about giveaway. So who got banned? Nick always banned anyone who
Robot
asks
set up a man on London Session today asking him to ask Nick about the Google form, a ban. Oh man.
Oh, what should be the like target for today's Mike?
What have you been hitting lately?
Oh, 35 easily.
35? Well, we're at 11 today. We've got 18 people watching. So I want to see us at least get to 25, I reckon. But I think if you've been doing 35 lately, we've got internet issues. So let's say 30. Let's say 30.
30, yeah. 30 likes, and for the giveaway,
I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling generous. I've not been around for a while, so
yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, was it a perm? No, it wasn't a permanent ban. No, okay. Nick always bans anyone who asks where is the form after he explained. Robot set up a newbie to tag and ask Nick where is the giveaway form. Robot, that's cruel, man. That is cruel. Oh dear. Thor said something. I trade scalp long ago and almost lost my hair. I've still got plenty of hair to lose, but I don't know if I want to lose it. Yeah, scalping will do that to you. Scalping will do it to you. That's why they call it scalping.
I would recommend a good oil to you. DM me on Discord. Yeah. So that is why 1:1 always works whenever I look for more risk rewards. And very close to the stop out. Anyway, okay, I'm out. But it really played well in the low volume area. Whenever I see buyers pushing it higher, the risk to reward, if I would have targeted something like this, 1:1, that would have been a winner.
Yeah.
But we took out the wick low which we have on the futures, not on the CFD, which is this one. So this buyer, it's a problem. So yeah. But I can now, the thing is that if we start forming higher highs on the higher time frame, on the lower time frame, then I look for longs as well. Yeah.
I still think we've got room to go lower.
So below. No, just also. So Glenn is saying I had a hype shot this morning at London Open. Nothing amazing, but worked. Yes, that's what we have to do. Make it work. But Mike, longs looks so good to me. If we get some, confirmation or maybe some volume coming in, I still feel that we can go back to the Asia zone if we tap the area which you're looking for. The rejection is really heavy. Yeah. I don't think so. We'll go lower than 4070 or maybe 60. So the last area I would say is 60. Yeah, the 60 makes sense for me to look for longs, maybe at or a last support level where longs would look good for swing traders. For me, I would surely find something when I see some higher highs forming in lower time frame scalps. Let's see how it looks on 1 minute. So price is not able to close above the point of control, which indicates that the bulls are not still very interested. No higher highs. But like how the aggressive buyers were trying to trade and the rejection makes sense, the edge at the value area high. If this thing drops lower after breaking me out, this happens with me many times on lower time frame as a scalper.
But do you know what though? That's the best way to preserve your capital. Yeah. I'd love to be able to.
For me, it does not make any sense if I have no idea where price will drive towards. So just put it at the break even and wait for another trade. And as you can see that it's going lower. Yeah. So 4070, this black area is a fair value, that's why. It would have been really nice shot, but anyway, played well. I think if anyone from futures trading, watching us, you can trade gold with Tradeify crypto, which is called PAXG, and it is 24/7 there. So if you see something happening during weekend and you have some already analysis going on, you can place a trade if you're a swing trader. Best opportunity. Because when I was trading CFD, it was like waiting on Mondays to happen something, and the first candle pumps 200, 500 pips, and then there is no chance for me to get in the trade. And this trade performed well. So the max reward, it's good for me to book as 1:2, not more than that. Whenever I try to take 1:5, chances were really less for me to take it because it makes sense that lower time frame is anyway gonna hit my back. So almost near take profit if someone took it, congrats. But it stopped me out at this price level. It performed well.
We're almost in that zone.
For longs, yeah.
Almost there. I want to see how we react on the 1 minute to this. I really want to see us tap into this and to see a structure on the 1 minute. Right now, I think we're still going lower.
Yeah.
So I'm actually in a sell at the moment. 123, 140, $160 in profit at the moment. Ideally, my stop would actually be somewhere around here. Sorry, my TP would be somewhere around here, but I just want to see how it reacts. I don't want to get taken out on a TP where, if we go back to my kind of trading ideas, you've got one where you'd put my take profit down here at this entry point. But if we break past this entry point and smash through, which gold can very often do, well, then I've left money on the table. So I'd much rather leave the TP further down and adjust accordingly, and just see how it plays out. At the moment, we haven't even reached that level, so just want to see how it plays. But at the moment, I think we've still got more room to go further south.
Yeah. The best, reversal I always see is aggressiveness. Maybe we see a lot of selling in the delta profile, but price just goes lower. So like a lot of selling, but it taps your buy limit and goes higher. That gives a good chance for us to put the order at break even. So we have a lot of buying at this price level. If we get a lot of selling, but there is no follow through to make a new lower low, so it's a best indication for longs. But there is no participant of traders at this price level during this moment. And let me use Bookmap as well to find out that do we have some key levels on lower time frame. On Bookmap, let's find if we have some passive limit orders placed or not. And we have 18 people watching. Let's see how many likes we have. Today is the easiest target Mike has given, because we do 35, sometimes I say 40. 30 is the easiest to get.
I've closed that short. Reason being is I just checked on CFD and we've tapped into that area that I was talking about. So longs could be now good on gold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why I follow Sir Mike analysis. We have something interesting on the Bookmap. Do you see this key level? I think Sir Mike, it might visit again and then go higher. This level is not tapped yet. So he is placing the buy limit orders with the big players, but he never says that he is in contact with them. That's why whenever he says something, pay close attention and you just look around in the tools that it's just something interesting he's targeting. So if this level hits, if we see for big sell order, for big buy order to pick, we need aggressive seller at this level. If we get it, and then the longs will look really good. And there is another key level which is at 4062. So if it breaks lower, then we have another limit. As I said, the 4060 is the last area I could target for longs. So let's see what happens after we reach that area. Hello, Gerard.
Hey, Jared, good to see you. Gerard.
I called him Gerard.
Guys, if you haven't checked them out already, make sure you go check out the latest videos on the YouTube channel as well. We've got the latest interview with one of our payout funded traders. Let me rephrase that. One of our funded traders that got a payout. There's more and more videos that we're trying to do. So if you've had a payout and you'd like to be featured and have an interview, then also let us know. We'd love to have you on. There we go. It's pushing further down. So it's not ready yet. But yeah, there we go. It's pushing further. That's on CFD. So now what I want to do is I want to just go back here and just see where is our low. That's why. See, I didn't do enough analysis. That there is a perfect equal low. Let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure it's going to get taken. That 4066.90 on forex.com is a perfect equal low on the 15-minute candle, which is also means it's probably no, so it's only on the 15-minute, but 15-minute, there we go, it's taken. Bang.
So the next level, if the momentum continues, the next level is 4060, and I'm not sure what that level is on the forex, but I think the blue area you have marked, yeah, the entire thing is a support area.
That's down to 4062.
Yeah, 4062.
Next area for me lower is going to be. Let's have a look. Yeah, you've got multiple levels down here. 94. Yeah, you got, so as well as looking for those kind of engulfing candle structures, what I also look for is inside bars, which some of you may have heard me talk about. So inside bars for me act as like a liquidity draw, or somewhere where price is drawn back to a bit like a magnet. Those and the so inside bars and what I just mentioned, where you had that perfect equal lows. So this one here. So if I zoom in, if you look at the OHLCs at the top of my screen, I'll move it so you can see it. So if I hover my cursor over this candle, you can see that the low was 46,690. Next one was also 46,690. So on that exact 15-minute candle that closed and then this one opened on Tuesday evening, we shot up, and quite significantly as well. So that's why we've come back down and taken that area there. For now, we've come back and we're retesting this rejection wick here on the 15-minute. But as I had earlier, let's go to our 4-hour. You see, we haven't got it on this 4-hour because this 4-hour, this data feed runs differently. So we do have this zone here that wasn't respected on the 4-hour. So this is a potential area for buyers to come in. Otherwise, the next natural area for me is going to be this one here on the 4-hour as well. This is obviously on CFDs, but that's just where I usually mark out my areas. So that's what I'm looking at the moment. So it's a little bit lower than what I saw on the PAX G. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Not sure if I've blown this account actually. Might have blown it. One step 100k. What's our drawdown limit on that? I can't remember
now. Maybe 500, 5,000 or 3,000.
One step. $6,000. Yeah, that's what I thought. 6. So I've still got $600 left to play with, so it's not really that much. So Thor is asking me to break down my strategy. So I use a multitude of different confluences and different strategies to kind of read price action and read bias and structure and so on and so forth. But essentially, I use multiple time frame analysis. So I go through top down and I start marking out my charts. Key areas that I look for are levels such as this one down here. We've got a monthly, a weekly, and a daily level here, and that is because here you can see is that inside bar there. So this was an area where price consolidated, and then broke out to the upside and left this area down below. So that's why I'm expecting us to potentially come down and retrieve that. If you look at it even just from a chart perspective, I mean, it would make sense that we start to see some further selling pressure coming in on that monthly candle. On the weekly, you can see what we've done is we've consolidated here. Here we've got that inside bar there on the weekly as well. So price has already taken this inside bar here as it's come down, and it's now deciding, does it want to push up or not? Now, at the moment, this candle here suggests strong buying pressure. We've had a bit of a wick rejection here. So again, I start breaking it down. I just start looking, right, okay. So on the monthly, that wasn't really a wick rejection there at all. And we're coming to the last part of the month. So we could get another monthly inside bar, which would mean that we have liquidity targets up here and down here, right? Which would then potentially mean that we're going to start looking for sells to come further down, and then we'd come back up and take this one later, right? But anyway,
so the inside bar strategy, sorry to interrupt you, but
yeah,
it is something which I use a lot in the forex market, because the inside bar areas are a range, and market always likes to go towards range. So I'm assuming that you target the inside bar area as your take profit, if I'm not wrong.
Not necessarily. I use it. It depends on the structure. Depends on whether I'm scalping. It depends on whether I'm trying to go for a bigger trade. But essentially, what I'm looking for is, I would look at from potentially as a TP target, but I might also use it as a potential trigger opportunity to get into a trade. So in other words, price has come and taken this level, and then I want to see it react, right? So in this instance, we've got this monthly, weekly, and I think daily as well. Inside bar, there it is down there. And in fact, I think around about the same time, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look. No. So there we go.
Switch over to his chart, producer.
On the daily.
Thank you.
There we go. On the daily, so we've got that monthly, weekly, and daily inside bar just there. Here, we've got on the daily, we've got a wick rejection. We've then got an inside, almost inside bar, but essentially consolidation. And then we've got a very, very, very strong engulfing candle. Now, a reason I can tell it is because I have to look at the exact data. So I look at the lows. That's 48. That's 38. So it was 10 cents difference, but that 10 cents is all that's needed. So I know, therefore, that if price can come down to here on the daily and tap into this area, that could again be a very, very nice opportunity for longs. So something like that going in, that's going to be my support zone because that's the engulfing candle. And then I'm going to start looking for price to come back and retest this area here, which is my last daily engulfing candle in this part here. So essentially what I'm looking for is I'm looking for those zones, but I'm also looking for those liquidity levels. So I'm looking for price to find a liquidity level, take it, and then have a strong reaction from those zones. Now, the way that I do it is I layer those zones in. So for example, I've got that daily zone there and that daily zone there. If I then take it down to the 4 hour, what I then do is I then start looking for 4 hour zones inside the daily zone. Okay. That then gives me an indication that it's going to be a stronger setup. So let's see. So this one, looks very, very strong on the 4 hour. We have got this inside bar here on the 4 hour. So that's something just to be careful of, but it's a nice, strong engulfing candle on the 4 hour just there. And so the more times I see that, the stronger my confluence is for that to be a good trade idea. So then I'm just going through and I'm just marking out, and it might look like a rainbow, but the idea is it just gives me a visual to say, right, where there's a line, that's a liquidity level. Where there's a zone, that's a reaction area.
Yeah. So I have a question. As you target these lows, so what do you watch when price is very close to that area? And sometimes we see that price is not always interested to take the swing low or maybe reverse before tapping that zone, or maybe because of rejection, it uses as support. So what do you do during that moment? If you're selling, let's say you're targeting a swing low, or maybe a weekly low or a monthly low, but the price is not really going to reach that level, and it's shows you some reversal signals. So do you close your trades or book some partials or leave it open?
I tend to leave it open. I'll normally go to a trailing stop if I'm not able to watch the chart and watch the trade. But essentially, that's how I run it. Is I will look for those opportunities and try to let them run as much as I can. I mean, this one here, this isn't the optimal setup because this is just looking at the daily time frame essentially. But that's already a 26R trade if it played out. So the idea is that you don't need a lot of winning trades on these to be making money. So you can have a relatively low win rate, but still make a decent amount of money. But the idea is you drill down into the lower zones. So for example, here on the 7 hour, which is something that I like to use because it's different. It gives you a different perspective rather than all the other time frames that are all exactly the same. Here you can see that there are zones that are not necessarily visible on the other time frames. So you'd have one here, for example. One there's a 7 hour zone that could be a nice reaction area, which is where we dipped into here. We've had an engulfing candle push us down, and now we've come down to this area that I mentioned earlier. The next one beyond that, on the 7 hour at least, is this one here. So the idea is just trying to mark it out, go through the different time frames and just saying, right, okay, so I've got that 7 hour. What else have I got in this 7 hour zone? Well, actually what I've got is I've got this 15-minute strong candle. So what I can do is I can mark that out on the 15-minute. And so now I know this could be a really nice area as well for a potential buy. So it might be a buy opportunity that looks like that. And it could be just taking us to the previous, even just the previous lows, even to there. And that's already a 16R trade. So yeah.
So Thorjak and Gerard are speaking in some language. So I'm trying to use Google Translate what they are communicating. It's in.
Do I think Gideon saying, please, do you think the selling pressure can continue till the close of the trading week tomorrow? On gold,
speaking English language.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure on gold. Because you got to remember that you don't want to see a weekly candle. I mean, theoretically, yes, it could. But that then means that we're not coming back to test anything already. We're now pushing off, which is feasible. But I wouldn't want to say so. Theoretically, yes, you could start to see more selling pressure coming in for the rest of the week, and then see us coming to take these areas. I haven't seen. Have we got any news coming out tomorrow? I'm sure there's probably some news.
There is actually no news this week. It's totally empty.
Okay. So I think you could end up with a bit of a kind of a closed area. It might just be a bit of a rangy period where we see, us closing the week. If we closed the week with a bullish candle that just takes us up, and maybe we end up retesting this wick on the weekly. Don't know. The problem you've got is you got this candle here that's pushing you high, right? That's your bullish support right now, as far as I read it. That's your bullish support. But then you have this attempt to say, no, right? And then you've got another two here as well, right? And at the moment, this weekly candle is also suggesting rejection. So you've got these three kind of pushing against this single one at the moment. So the idea for my strategy is just building up a picture, building up a kind of an overview on where do I see evidence of going higher, where do I see evidence of going lower, and then taking it from there. I am going to have to love you and leave you, I'm afraid, Ayush, because my wife is not feeling well, and so she's on her way home, and I have to go and pick up the kids in the middle of
Yeah.
the storm. So, guys, I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Ayush. And
that was funny.
yeah, make sure you hit that like button. I don't know where we're sitting at right now. We've got 13. Let me refresh it. 17 at the moment. You've got 21 people watching and there's only 17 likes. Guys, get to 30 likes and I should do a giveaway. So can't say fairer than that. So
take care, Mike.
Good to see you, man, and I'll see you guys soon.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Take care.
Cheers, guys.
Okay. So currently watching the ski level. I don't know, robot. What pair you mean when you said 0.618? You know, because 0.618 is maybe on the CFD area. I'm still looking at this area because it makes sense when I see some price ranging at the lows because there is fair value. So it's more of like to just call it a good trade. But the idea of this trade was really clean. Whenever I see a really good expansion, this has always happened. So sometimes you might not be able to catch a trade from the stop. So what you can do is whenever price aggressively take out the lows, just wait for price to come in the low volume area and then continue lower. So this is a trade idea, and but this area is getting more kind of in a range or there's no enough transaction happening. It is a really they're forming fair value area in a form of a bullish flag. So just not in this price action, but what we can do is we can talk about we can talk about Bitcoin. Before Bitcoin is also bearish, but let's go on the 4-hour to actually look at this thing. On the daily, we rejected this daily resistance area, and price is again heading towards a fair value. Let's see what's happening to the ETH, and it's very normal because ETH is not strong. Sorry, ETH is not weak but strong. So going shorts in Ethereum will make it so boring for you that you might feel Bitcoin shorts were much better than this. On the 1-hour. And yeah, on the crypto side update for the data which I'm using for GC right now, maybe from next week you guys will see same setup for crypto coins as well, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge and Hype. I'm gonna keep some of them at my top priority list, analyze them and trade them with gold and same analysis, because auction market theory works in every market. And if you don't know what is auction market theory, you can go on our channel. Anastasia have made a really nice video on that. Will help you understand how we read volume at some price levels. And Ethereum is showing a really good volume at 8 a.m. Something happened or what? 8 a.m. And Bitcoin, as usual, forming lower lows and much more weaker than Bitcoin. Let's see what Doge is doing. I'm assuming it is at a support level. Yeah, and it is at support level. On daily, okay, so if let's say if price manages to close lower this support level, on 4-hour, we can take out this swing low. Yeah. So closing over here, and then price again coming back to the zone and having some aggressive selling coming in will make this reach at this swing low, because we can see that Bitcoin is finally getting weaker. So it will be really easy for Doge to go lower. And finally, we took out all this pending lows. So next target is 0.6948. On Hype, let's see what's happening on Hype on the daily. I don't know why it looks like I call Hype as a Nasdaq of crypto, and it is actually forming the same structure we have on Nasdaq on higher time frame. Look at this. You can't say I just have to hide the name and call it Hype. I'm not gonna say they are correlated. If Jono would be here, he would say they're correlated because he uses, amazing correlation which I can't even think in my dreams. And on the 4-hour, so what I can see on the daily is we are currently in a very strong support level, which price is trying to fight. And let's go on the 4-hour and see what we can get. 4-hour is looking in a range. We took out the low. Price is going to go higher, but the resistance at this price level is stopping it to continue higher. And if price maintains here, or maybe gives us some bearish continuation signal, then we can go short on hype. But let's break them slowly on lower time frame. You can see a lot of rejection over here. On the 15, the price is in fair value. I don't know where the volume profile was in this pair, and it is found to be more. Okay, yeah, on the left. The color is not good, that's why. So this area, okay, so we are technically on a higher time frame low volume area, which is this, can act as resistance. So if we somehow manage to get rejected at this price level for high, not going higher, if we form this kind of, not this tool, if we form this kind of price structure on high, we can go higher. It will be more bullish. So this red area is a really important key level for longs. And for bears, I'm sure that if we close lower here and put a stop at this level and take profit at this high volume area, we can easily go more lower. So kind of a bearish price action forming, and also it is forming a head and shoulder pattern, which I'm not always using, but it's good to see if it forms. We have 18 people watching. That is really interesting. I'll see how many likes we have. Obviously, I'm assuming it will be 18, unless a guy who uses his money to buy more likes. And one more thing is that whenever it gets really, tough for me to understand the trend and the key levels, what I do is, instead of looking at the daily volume profile, what I do is I apply on the current price range. So I'm applying from here till here. So what I can see is that price went higher in this fair value gap. And also I just have made a video how I use volume profile with IFVG for reversal confirmation. That is really going to help you. And so Glenn is saying, I'm just waiting for a solid move in either direction on hype. Yes, I gave my like already, but it is not published yet. Oh, so you mean the the stream, yeah, and I liked just now. Thor Jack is saying, if you take 3 loss or more loss in a row, how do you manage your risk? So if I'm trading one account, the reaction would be different. If I'm trading many accounts, I would lower my risk. Let's say if I am trading a 25K account, which is the lowest you find in any industry. We have 5K, 10K as well, but 25K is the lowest size you can trade in the future market and this CFD as well, I'm assuming that. So if I take consistent 3 losses, I know that the market is not performing well and my edge is fading away. So what I do is I wait for market to stabilize first. It's not always about what I'm going to do on the 4th trade, because if after following the entire trading plan and it was working for years, but now I'm in a losing streak, I'll make sure to look around what's happening on the chart, what's wrong with market, and then decide my risk on the 4th trade going in. Just not like just taking trade and just testing, or maybe getting greedy or trying to find a winning trade because I'm so desperate to take one. So that's how I tackle it. And if everything goes against me, I take a break. Maybe 2-3 days taking a break, no charts, and then coming back with a fresh mind. That usually happens during the weekends. So yeah, walk away and have a yeah, you're right. Walk away and have a cake, take a break, and come back with fresh eyes. Yes, exactly. I mean, if at the end, there is no way for you to find, you feel that you are so confused, take a break and come back again. So looking at this, so I applied the volume profile in this key level, and the price is getting rejected near this value area low. I'm still assuming that we still have some chances for shorts because it's the current session volume profile, and there is low low volume as well. So I'm assuming if price again tries to go higher, this can be the next key level or an area for shorts. So let's turn it red. So there are two key levels, which is this one, that one. Why am I not marking anything in between? Because there is a range, there is fair value. So chances are high that the buyers will come back again, test this zone, and then go lower. So this entire range is the first resistance, and then this one is another. Now, what confirmation do we need? Is just lower low on lower time frame for continuation. You can see it's 1 hour. So these are the two levels you can trade and look for on high. I know the 1 hour time frame looks like I'm analyzing on 5 minutes. This coin is so volatile. I have to tell you this. This coin is so volatile. I almost forgot. Shit. I shouldn't have drink coffee before the stream. I will not. But that what really stutters me a lot. You will get diabetes, robot. So diabetes mainly happens if you eat a lot of carbohydrates. That's just my take on this. It happens with sugar as well, but with carbs as well. So make sure to lower your carbs. And let's talk about trading. On the 4 hour, structure is really similar and it makes sense to me. And we might see another shoulder forming at this low volume area. So yeah. Where can I find your volume video on volume profile? It is there on our channel. But what I can do is go on our channel and send you the link in chat. Give me a minute. And Anastasia has also made a video on volume indicator, which was 7 days back. You can go there and watch. And one more video is coming soon on our channel for ICT traders. If you are done getting your stop loss hit with just caps. So this is the video. The link, I have pasted the link in the chat. You can go there and watch, and it will surely help you. And if you have anything else for us to work on, if you want some more detailed video on some topics, make sure to leave a comment there. Because we make sure to read it and work on it. So yeah. So hype analysis is done. It is very clear to me that what I have to do, because it's always good to come from higher time frame to lower time frame, even if you are a scalper, because there is no fear for me just to just guessing that okay, rejection, I should sell. Oh, but a lot of selling, I should sell. But I'm just giving myself enough chances with this data that okay, if not here, then here. And if I remove all of this, I'm just targeting areas where price got rejected one by one. So using the same thing, but with more accuracy. So we have a really big message. Robot, some uses the 10% of daily drawdown rule. Think of it as bullets. You will get 10 shots at a winning trade. If you shoot all your shots, then you might need to adjust your stats or revise rules. That's a really good comment, and that's what I use in the future side. If I'm trading a lot of accounts, let's say my account have only $1,000 drawdown, I make sure to risk only 100. If I'm trying to come out of drawdown, if I'm trying to test something new. But if I'm trading gold and I know how gold moves, and been trading in CFD, but in futures I started recently, but got a really good grip in London session. So I have more data how it moves in London session of gold than NQ. or any other crypto pair. Great form if you give 10%. No, it's not about the firm, the percentage the firm is giving. It's more about the drawdown you have dollar, and then decide what percentage you want to risk off that drawdown. So it is not like you want to get the 10% and then you will risk 1%. If you have $2,000 drawdown, go with 200. Simple as that. I mean, never go over 10% of your daily drawdown in one trade. Yes. So far, okay, let's go back to gold and see what's happening. Okay, it is dying, and let's see what we have on the book map. Because we had this level. Oh no, is it 930 yet? No, it's not. It is not. Where is book map? All right, so we came back all over to this level, and there's aggressive selling, and bulls tried to take over, but no higher high, got rejected, and this next hot area is acting as magnet. So selling from here till here makes sense, but if there is nothing, it does not make any sense. But I use bookmap only as a tool, not as an only confluence to trade, but it looks really volatile. I think someone was asking that what if it keeps on selling, and that's what exactly happening. You can see my trade and my risk to reward, and where's the market at. If I would be a higher time frame analyst, the reward would be really crazy. What is the 10? But I'm happy with what I made, because it's something which happens only a few times, not always. And the price is in the low volume area. So not here, but let's go on the multi-wave, and let me create a different profile for higher time frame analysis, and then we'll see where we are at and understand the value area. Brett FX, are you? I'm not sure you are. You're not real Brett. You are not real Brett. Like Nerve said, scale down your trade amount. That was the way you won't get emotional of a loss. But what if that person just so too much attached with that desire of seeing a lot of dollars on a screen? That should be fixed first. It's you should be addicted towards the game, not the outcome. You should be addicted at what's next, because even though if you're gonna win today with a big profit, tomorrow you're coming back to zero and you have to start it again. The dopamine rush with winning trades and sugar is very similar. They will give you joy for a few minutes and then disappear, and everything comes back to normal. So we are on a daily chart. You can see price is absolutely dying. I think the entire the bias and the trend is about to change. We are going lower again, but we'll break down one by one by marking out key levels on the chart. And it is GC, and I know in the CFD we tap this area, but not here. That's completely normal. If you are someone who trades, if you trade in the crypto, same pair in crypto and CFD and the futures market. So rejection, going lower. The best time frame to go is directly on maybe 2 hour, and I'm gonna apply the volume profile like we apply Fibonacci from bottom to top, and there we have this high volume area where it can act as magnet, because we just cross over this zone. So I'm assuming that even if we get a retrace back, this zone is going to act as resistance. because there is low volume. Or if we get some rejection, the next long target area can be 4068, just for retrace. I'm very naughty, promise. Yeah, and I'll give you eat it for healthy living. You guys are on something. I always eat my vegetables before my cake. I'm assuming you eat oil, robot. You are not human. Why are you eating vegetables? Let's go on the 1 hour chart and break it down a little bit one by one. What do we have next? And it makes real sense for price to reject in this zone and then visit this area for shorts, because I feel that market have turned bearish and I'm not looking for longs in this market. So we marked out the high time frame key level, and let's go to 30-minute, and I'm going to remove this volume profile because I just want to see more closer data of what's happening on the chart right now. And let's go to 15. What I always do, if I'm on the lower time frame, I think it is just going to visit this area. There's no stop to this aggressiveness. So this area can act as a little bit support level. Okay, we are already there and directly visiting this area. So can be something like this, and then going back again, and then going lower near the point of control. It is so volatile. I don't know where. Okay, on the 1 minute, now we can see that the areas and levels. So I think it aligned with the markings I did on the high time frame chart. So, but there is a lot of distribution and there is a lot of volume coming in between, which is making it tough for me to understand. But you can see a lot of buyers at these lows. If they get squeezed, price might go back into low volume area and then continue. This is my favorite setup to always talk on. Now what I'm going to do is, if I have some screenshots, maybe wait, let me share TradingView for a while, and I'll show you guys because I can copy paste my screenshots only on TradingView, not on Motivave. Okay, so give me a minute. I'm gonna share what exactly an absorption setup looks like in the low volume node. Where is, and it is, I think it is, I'm talking about today's trade. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, copy media and back to TradingView and Control V. Love. Yeah, okay. So yeah. So first of all, in this image, it is very clean. Ignore this left area. We'll talk about it later. You can see that the market is making lower low. The first confluence, I always keep in mind the trend coming lower, making lower lows, and then pushing back higher with aggressive bullishness in the low volume area. And you can see that a lot of buyers are coming in, and then price went lower. This was a really fast scalp on 2-minute chart. I took an entry here and went out here. And on the footprint chart, you can see a lot of buyers, but the candle closed lower. This is the best setup I look for whenever I'm trading in the low volume nodes. So this is what I always like to take a trade. I'm not a reversal trader, I'm a continuation trader. So for me, trend matters the most. And so how I break down, how I start my days, just going on daily time frame. I'm marking these key levels like you see on my chart. This wicks, and then coming lower, breaking down all the time frames one by one, the range and the volume profile, and then looking for trades in the low volume area. So the trade you see over here, that's what exactly I took on the screenshot. I know it looks really weird, but this was the scalp I took 1:1. My stop loss was just above this drawing you have, this box, because it does not really make sense for me to keep it much more higher, this high volume area. So I treat the LVN as my stop loss area, and the next key levels, or maybe the swing low, as my take profit. So this is the best indication in the delta profile. A lot of buying but no follow through, they got absorbed, and the footprint is telling you the same thing. A lot of buyers but candle turned bearish, which is an indication of absorption. That's the best area to take a short. So we have a viewer asking, Ayush man, I ask again, given the present state of fundamentals and your technical analysis presently, do you see any chance for gold rejecting the sell pressure into the close of the market tomorrow? So the thing is, guide one, I am an intraday trader, and I like to analyze what's happening in front of my eyes. If I'm on a screen, I like to analyze it, and I don't really care what's happening later on. So you're asking the wrong guy, but I must tell you that you can't predict what's going to happen tomorrow. For me, it's what's happening today makes much more sense. But looking at the trend, selling might continue for on Friday as well, because it's really bearish. We are, even if we take a retrace back, I think the next, this is a 4, the next resistance level is this for me, for sell continuation, because it's low volume, and also this rejection area makes sense for the continuation. So I'm bearish, but it's not always like, okay, if market is making bearish movement, tomorrow it's going to be bearish as well. You don't know what's going to happen overnight. It might continue higher or something like that. So in the low volume area currently, no follow through. Makes sense that they're getting weaker, and the bulls are coming in. And do we have something interesting on the? Now I'm gonna share MotiWave back again, because there is something very important. So you can see that there is a lot of buying pressure, and the price followed, and it went back to the point of control, because there is a lot of volume, and I don't really care about the point of control. It's more of like targeting high volume areas. So when you see price accepting the orders of buyers and making a higher high, it's the best time to just go longs and target the high volume area, and then not really care about what's gonna happen next. But I feel the price can visit this range again, because there is fair value. I don't care what's on the volume profile. There's a lot on the left. Looking at this candle, these area can act as again a back retest, and then continue lower. So I'm not in a mood of reversal area, and also we have low volume. So let's see how price behaves in this zone. If it inverts, like we see a lot of IFVG traders use it for their confluence. If this inverts the low volume node and forms something like this, no, wrong tool, not this one, and then rejecting from this low volume area and coming back to this LVN, using it as support, and then targeting the next high volume node as an area for maybe fair value. So that's my take. What's your view on NQ? NQ, I don't really trade that thing, because that really does not align with my time zone, but I'll do it. Let's add. I think I already have a window. No, I don't. I have to add it. Let's go on 15. it's a crypto stream, but I'm still doing it. Oh, the same story on this chart again. Okay, heavily bearish. There's a lot of volume. Let's apply volume profile and figure out what's happening here. Still looks shit. I mean the volume profile, not NQ chart. Okay, the price is in a low volume area. I would not go long. Sorry, I would not short below the low volume area. The swing low that has a very low volume, but for price for 930 to push price much more lower, we need sellers volume coming in and the price acceptance, or maybe a lot of buying coming in but no follow through, which will accelerate the price to take this swing low. But we're in low volume area and also a support zone, so selling it right now is kind of a bit risky. But if I see, we might see price coming back again in the zone and then continue lower. But I don't really like to talk what happened in the history. Let's apply again another volume profile for the daily open. That's just a higher time frame analysis, and if I find some interesting key areas for continuation lower, then it will help us. And okay, let me increase the tick value. So I feel if price retraces back in the zone, there is a lot. There are many resistance level in this area. The first one is this. So if we see something happening during 930 and getting rejected, then price can move lower. Or if we invert this LVN, we can visit this point of control because that is fair value. So for longs, this can be a take profit area. If we reject, it can go much lower and take out this swing low, which we have at 28405. But to be fairly honest, NQ is a pair which is best after 1 hour after the opening. I don't really like to gamble at 930. So yeah, going back to the gold. How many likes do we have? Let's see. Okay. So do you have same view on NQ, Bavis? Let me know. Let me know if you have same view. But that's it. It's just waiting for market to settle down, and 10 a.m. is the best time. I should not say best because I know what happened previous week. Trump tweet were really damaging a lot of NQ traders, and just be careful because he wakes up during the time. So I like to trade when he's sleeping. It is peaceful. So there is no. If I just turn off this historic. So in the low volume areas, so the low volume pocket is just being filled. So I'm assuming that we might price go higher. So these buyers are actually being followed, and I like to see it. And there is no difference when I open the footprint chart on the left and the delta profile on the right. Okay, so they're in sync. So there is no difference when I open the delta chart. It is same thing. It is just to have a quick look at it. But this trade was really legit, which just took in the stream after aggressive selling, coming back to the low volume node, and then the flush was really in range, but it was good. If I could have, so the thing is, if you are a higher time frame trader, if you are someone who trades higher time frame, for you it is really important to watch for value areas on higher time frame, because for me it is just like looking what's on the left and then just quick in and out, just scalping on lower time frame instead of looking at higher time frame. But if I analyze what magnet I have on a higher time frame, because I call range as magnet and I have shared in a video as well. If I start using it on high time frame, that I can trade on, I can take more risk to reward based on the actual key levels. I'm expecting sell from 288 to 8800. Yeah. Roman, can you please give me 2 minutes? I'll be back on stream. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'm just gonna come back in just a minute. His girlfriend. So yeah, I'm back. Don't go anywhere. Roman, get a panel now. UTC -4 is in India. I mean, I use it. I don't really like to use the local time. It does not really help. It's good to use the NY. So yeah, UTC -4. That's Gwen, I think. Okay. So yeah, so the gold actually inverted this LVN. Let me turn on this setting again. So it's easy for you guys to understand. Okay, so I actually marked a really bigger area. So this, something like this, and the next HVN is this one, and the final one is that. But you can understand that for reversal traders, I'm not a reversal trader. I'm just helping you out if you want to be one with more accuracy. You can see a lot of buying and follow through, and you can actually, so yeah, you can see this. You can see this happening. I'm going lower, higher. So for me, it's more of like making a new higher high and then looking for something. NY open. Okay, it's 9:30. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. So a lot of volume coming in, and the high, the point of control shifted to lower. And if it can push much higher, this range can be the next target, or maybe till 4075. Let's see if it holds. So long idea was also not bad on packs today on lower time frame. And again, I'm on 1 minute chart. Usually people don't really look at 1 minute, you know. For me, the best is 2 or 3, 1 to 3. Where is 2? No, it's gold. Yeah, XG. So the reversal from where on the higher time frame, if we go on 5 minute over here, you can see that the rejection from was at the low volume areas, and also after taking out this swing low. So price is going back. You know, the reversal is really strong. Okay, Sir Mike was looking at these level as well. You know, so whenever I know there is a really big difference on how he trades and me, but he never uses volume profile. But the good thing is the look and the accuracy is really good with just Japanese candlesticks. So there are two type of traders you see on our panel. The one who uses a lot of things for his confluences, and one with just Japanese candlesticks and still doing good, you know. So I always, whenever he marks some key levels, I make sure to focus there and try to align it with what I'm looking at. And we are somewhere very close to the idea of higher time frame key levels. I love it. So it's more of like, it depends on the person. If they are okay with few confluences, good. Some people need more, like me. So it's like, it's not always that if you use some heavy tools you will be a good trader. You can still do good with Japanese candlestick and trading view. Okay, so what's hype doing? Because we did some analysis, and then if it's doing something or not. Let me share trading view. How many likes do we have for the duck race? It is 25. We need 5 more likes. 5 more likes for the race. Do we have Luna today? Yeah, we do have. Because I just had to make sure that the lucky winner is us or not. Let me go to hype and let's go on lower time frame. Hype is hyping. Yes, it is. It's 9:30. On the 15-minute, on the 1 hour, and I'm sharing my screen back again in a second. Yeah. Oh, so yeah. So for longs, it looks good, but till when? It's this low volume area, or maybe this resistance level, which we applied with volume profile. We can do it again, and yeah, now it makes sense. So if we reject again, the price can again come back to the value area low at this price level. Quick longs make sense. Yes, it does, because there is no fear for us to be in doubt, because there is low volume and this low swing lows. It makes sense to go longs. What I want is confirmation is only when price again comes back to the zone and then makes another higher high for continuation higher. The same kind of structure I would love to have on all the key, all the pairs, just to trade it on 1 minute. If I don't have an idea what's happening on 1 minute, I'm definitely gonna be wrong on the wrong side. And the dreamer is back. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. Yes, exactly. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We are very close to 3,000 subscribers. We are very close. We need just 900 more. Okay, so Ayush, when will be Pred joining us again? I'm not sure when, but if you want to know, you can join us every single day, and I'll keep informing you. So join us every day, and I'll tell you when he's gonna join. And let me know in the chat, what do you guys looking at and what strategy you use. If it's Ayush is a optimist. Okay, on the 4 hour. Yeah, that's obviously very close. It's very close. Just a push more further, and then we'll get it. Okay, the live target is done. What should we tell them to write today, Roman, for the giveaway? Simba coin. When you said it first, I didn't get it. Now I know. Simba coin. So Simbai. Brett Simba. Okay. So Brett's Simba coin, right? I'm writing it too. Simba coin in the chat for the giveaway. I'm the first one, and then you guys can follow me. Simba coin for the giveaway. And the gold is reacting again, and it reached the fair value area. Simba coin, keep AA spamming. Sharing motive, and also for tomorrow we do streaming. I should And you know, okay, there's a lot of spam. I should focus on screenshot more than announcement, but yeah. Okay. So we always do streaming on Friday on our Discord channel. Make sure to join. So the thing is that I might join, might not, because there is some storm and things going on in here. So chances are good, high, or maybe low. But just make sure to join. You know, I'll inform you guys tomorrow on the Discord, and there you can ask whatever you want. We have really cozy session there. We talk and trade and help traders out in the community, and there are a lot of futures traders as well, understanding the crypto market with us. So make sure to join the main Tradeify Discord channel, because the previous one is shifted and it is merged with the main we have, and we are very close to 100k members over there. So yeah, go there and say hi to our mods, and you guys will see me on Friday if everything goes well. All right, and there is okay, good spam, good spam. Barbis is writing 3 times Simba. Okay, I have another screenshot. Sliced bread, welcome back. I'd love to see you every day, not just only on Bhavish. You have to write it only for one time. You know, I use a really good AI, which is ChatGPT, to extract the names. Okay, I ruined it. I might have to do it again. I'm just adding the screenshots. Okay, so there's only one. Where are the rest? I don't like AI. I'll do it again. So gold is coming back lower from the same area again. We talked on this area, yeah. Resistance is the HVN failed to close higher, so the bearish pressure is still there. You know, or you can still say that the low volume area is acting as resistance here. So selling it here makes sense. I mean, it can, but you know, as a continuation trader, for me, it's like, okay, just waiting for prices to settle down and then selling it. Okay, shift and 4. Anastasia taught me how to do the shortcut screenshot in Mac, because I'm very new to this device. Another one, and another one. Lamborghini, welcome back. Make sure to subscribe. Our channel very close to 3,000, only 990 more to go. Yeah. Okay, a few more seconds, not seconds, 1 more minute, and then we run the duck race. 1 more minute. And if the like reaches 50, we might do another one. Okay, if we hit the target only. If we hit 50, then we do another one. And also, I see many new names. Matt Q9Z. Make sure to subscribe our channel. Make sure that the white button is tapped and the bell icon is tapped as well, because you know you will get notified. We do giveaways every day. Flashco, what account, Ayush? It's 5K 2-step. It is 5K 2-step account. Okay, a few more seconds and then I will run the bot to extract the names. NQ is going now to sell zone. He's giving signals. Let's see if it holds, or if it inverts it, then directly till this HVN or NQ. But I don't really like to analyze it when it's 9:30. Always wait for 30-minute or a 1 hour candle to close, and then do something at 10 a.m. So yeah, it's 30-minute candle, and then do something about it. Okay, so I'm extracting names. Let's see. Duck race. And again, I'm saying again, if we hit 50, then we might do another one. All right. The list is ready. I'm gonna share my screen in few seconds. Bear with me. Okay. Spring. All right. Edit list. Control A. Control V. 47 names. We don't even have 40 viewers. We have 47 names. Let's do 1 minute. No, not 1 minute. We should do 3 minutes, because I'm alone today. Not alone, but we are alone. Me and Roman. And I'm sharing my screen. All right. How is that even possible? What is even possible? Sunny at 07. Let's start. And I'm not gonna mute them. It's duck race, but the sound, hey, it's humans. Or maybe they are betting on their ducks beside the game. And so very simple. Duck is Luna. Keep your eyes on this duck. Chances are really high. I'm betting on this one. It might win. We have Scooty Mill. Really nice costume. Let's see. Okay, so I'm in the race as well. So if I win, I'll give this account to Roman. If I win, I'll give this account to Roman. So many dummy accounts. Oh, so okay, yeah. Okay, so for the accounts, I'm a basic duck again. So you want the crazy duck, not the basic one. So we have Spider-Man as well. There is a zombie duck as well. There's a devil duck. I see we get really unique ducks when we have many names. And Glenn is also a simple one. So there are two simple ducks. The most consistent viewer of our channel are simple duck. The duck race knows, the duck race, the algo is a little tired, I see this name every day. Let me just make it simple. You are a pirate, Ayush. Oh, where is my duck? I know, see my duck. Maybe you are behind, Wild Deuce. Peter, 1 more minute. Let's see. I think I'm just lagging behind. I think I might not win it. Look at me. Just going back. Okay, accelerate. Please go. Okay, trading Y81. There are a lot of people which I have to race with. Bhavesh 48. You are an old man with bald. Roman, you are in pink duck. Where is Roman? Oh yeah, I mean the pink duck with the spots, more of like a dinosaur egg. A pink dinosaur egg. Spider-Man and Batman is in the lead. And there is an Odyssey duck as well. What's your name? With horns. It is Goroboro. Gorobo 26. Okay, elephant. 7 seconds. I mean, is it gonna be Dave H9? Okay, let me know if you are in the chat with us, or if you are not, then I'm sorry. We take it back, and then we use it and full port it in the live stream. Let me. Okay, enough. 50 likes done. Okay. Are you kidding me? 50 likes. I was lying. How's about that? I was lying. Let's do 100. I'm just testing the patience of the person who did this. Dave, you are not here. Dave is not here. Let's wait for a few more seconds and then re-roll. Ruchi. Bro, Dave is definitely doing multi. Yeah, so I get to join now. Okay, so race again then. Race again. We are doing the first giveaway because the first one was not there. Second one is also gonna be after this one. Let's shuffle the characters. Dave is struggling to find his account. And start. And again, it's 3 minutes. 3-minute duck race. I'm gonna spend 9 minutes on a stream just in race. A very progressive live stream we have. I would say wait for 1 minute before start and wait max 10 seconds. I mean, we do 1 minute, so yeah, it will be always 1 minute. Wow, a mermaid duck. Yeah, I just want to see something new. Where is my duck? You know, let's forget everything. Where is my duck? Where am I? Sumit, a Batman. Ayush is plain duck now. Oh, I don't see myself. Oh yeah, I am a plain duck. 2 more minutes. User with star looks dodgy. Dodgy. Where is it? You mean the dodgy of the IFVG dodgy? If I'm not wrong. Go 37. FX markets. A daily day. The guy from the Discord. Welcome back. Glenn, you are going on vacation or what? Yeah, Glenn is the cool trader. 1 minute, and I just want to kick all the ducks who are coming in on my way. You know, just kick them and just win the race. Looks like it's low. The panda duck. Ascent. Let's see. A few seconds. 50 seconds. And Luna is on the last. I think she's not gonna win this one. I'm assuming it can be Panda or Goroboro or Gorobo. Did you change your name? Vampire duck. I have never seen the vampire duck win, so let's see. And the Batman one looks good as well. I can't even see my name because you are somewhere in between, brother. And some of them are already left. I think Tradeify, Crypto TV, Roman is still in the lead. 9 seconds, and it is going to be Glenn. I feel it is Glenn. And yeah, Glenn. Okay, Glenn won an account. I should not say this if you are with us in the chat, I know you are, and I'm gonna add you in the list. Congrats, you won an account, Glenn, Sir Glenn. And now we do another one. The legendary Glenn won an account, yes, and he deserves it. Let's do the duck race again, and let's do again another 3 minutes. And this time I'm just gonna make it mute. Let's do a mute race. Glenn is a good boy. I think robot, you should join the stream when Glenn will be with us. Then say Glenn is a good boy. Glenn is laughing. So we have a Trump duck. Let's see if I win this race or not. Because if I win, I'll give everyone H-1B visa so you can stay in United States of America. Oh, I'm again a dumb. I say dumb duck. I'm a plain duck. A dumb duck. Why I call myself dumb duck? And a punk duck. Yeah, punk duck. Mm-hmm. 2 more minutes. And I think FX market is always a mermaid, or maybe I forgot to shuffle. Yeah, the shuffling. Maybe the shuffle works for the costume, not the list, I guess, because people are with the same costume, I see. Yeah. I'm a space duck. Where you are. That's not, I guess it's not space duck. It's a helmet. You are a racer duck, which is far behind. As a racer duck, you should win this race. You're very far behind. 1 minute. Print cute 4855, and your print is post. Javinder Singh, you are back. Javinder Singh already won an account. Yeah, I know. But there are many. No, it was Surinder Singh. You are Javinder Singh. So you should be someone else. Okay, 45 seconds. And let's see. I'm a red duck. You are not a red duck. You are a parrot duck. You are blue, yellow, and red. Just 25 seconds. The Dr. Duck, who is leading? I think, and I'm okay. It is going to be the Dr. Duck, Prashant, Kulhari Prashant, and I am assuming you. Oh, sorry. If I call your name, sorry, it's someone else. Sorry, guys. Glenn, do you want an account? Yeah. So you want 2 accounts, I'm confused. What should we do? No, remove me, lol. So Glenn is being generous. We should do another one. That's right. That's fair, right, Roman? Yeah. He said it, and then gave it to someone else. So yeah, I shuffled the characters, and then the Luna luck transferred to Glenn today. So I think this is the 4th race. 5th, maybe 30 minutes in the race today. You guys should trade these accounts with good risk management. And the producer is ready with the guitar. Glenn OG, extra good boy. I'm sharing my luck. Yeah, you're not sharing it. You just gave it all to him. The Uncle Duck, Bhavesh, you are an Uncle Duck. You look like a government worker working for a government for years and about to retire. So you look like a retired duck. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, look at these music. It is so intense. Let's see, one more minute. Print huge. You are still without any print. What the heck is going on with my hair? I don't see my name. You might be lost somewhere in the sea of ducks. Sunny Edge 07. Hui. Ruchi. Saying hui. 50 seconds. I'm green duck. Why am I not in the race? You might be somewhere in between. Let's see, 30 seconds. And okay, trading Y81, 8I. It's not you, it might be someone else. Okay. It's Roman. What a weird day. Roman, you want an account? Shit. I think this is the best duck race stream we could ever have. Now, Roman.
So that's it, guys. It's fair.
That's
fair. Fair win.
Yeah, fair win. So he won an account. So he keeps it.
Yeah.
So, Roman, you know the process, right?
Yeah, I would pass it to somebody else, but we need to finish the show, guys. So sorry. The luck is not on your run today, but anyway, thank you.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
that will be maybe next time. So
next time. So I think we have come to an end of stream where we did four races. Yeah, I think it would have been 5 if we had a real good time, but we had a really good trade on gold and had a really amazing day, and also it is just going lower from the area which we talked about. Let's just go back there and just talk a little bit and then end the stream. Sharing it. Oh, so Roman said just leave. Yeah. So yeah, you guys can see that this is again another flush lower. Yeah. So this is a good day on gold, coming back into this point of control, getting rejected, and again going lower. Aggressive selling coming in, accepted, and just good flush. And it is 10 a.m. open. So yeah, that was a trade. And people who didn't want an account today, make sure to join us Friday on Discord, where we do again same analysis, same Q&A session. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining on Thursday with us. And see you guys next week on YouTube, but tomorrow on Discord channel. Take care. Bye-bye. Love you. Trade safe.